Okay, so I got my plants in the containers, and I'm gonna try to do this. This is my first time switching out. Aren't they pretty? Her name is Sister Sue. That's what my grandmother used to call me when she was trying to teach me new things like sewing and other things. And her name is GP. That's grandma's plant, because my grandmother was good at this stuff. So I got me some potting soil. Number one, select a new container, which I did. Select the container to fit the plants you have selected. Make sure your container has drainage holes. Partially cover the drainage hole with rocks or pieces of broken clay pot. Did that. Carefully remove the plant from its old container and gently brush the old soil from its roots. If the plant is root bound, gently untangle the roots with your fingers, ensuring better soil to root coverage, and then plant a new container. Add a layer of potting soil 2 to 3 inches thick to the bottom of your container. So I'll do that first, and then place your plant in the new container. Add the potting soil, and then water accordingly. Let's go. Ooh, I'm excited. I've had them for a couple of weeks, and they're actually growing very well, but they're too full for the pots. As you can see, it's way too full for the pots. And you can't grow in an environment that is stagnant. So, time to move up. Step 1, adding the 2 to 3 inches of potting soil to each of the pots. And then I gently removed each plant from its old pot, and they were definitely root bound. I was so surprised at the amount of roots and the length and the depth of the roots, especially this one. It was really just bound up, just wrapped up. So this plant looked like it was one whole plant together, but it's actually 2 separate plants with roots that are ridiculously long, that go so deep. But it was so wrapped up around the plant that it was, after a while, it was going to choke. It was going to choke itself because it was just stagnant, and there was nowhere to grow, nowhere to go. So now I got 2 in 1. I'll definitely have to get a bigger pot than this, but for now it's gonna go in here. Actually, I have another pot that I'll plant the smaller one in, and this one will get the pot by itself. Wow.